Okay, and I think we're working. Think we're live. Yep, it seems like it. Boy oh boy, is this not the most ideal setup to have. uh Hey, hi. So currently I'm going to be streaming on my PC. But I have the chat box open in uh, uh, mobile YouTube on my tablet. So if I don't really see your comments, then that's why. But I will be reading them as often as I can. So hey, hi, hello. Uh, I am here to stream. Yes, this is a thing that I'm going to be doing. It's been a little bit of a stressful couple of weeks, so I figured that settling in with a game that we can all point and laugh at in some regards would be a good way to settle down a little bit. Relatively good way. Let me just bump down the quality of the version I am streaming on my mobile so that I don't have to eat up as much bandwidth that way. There we go. That's probably better. So yeah, that's basically that's basically the plan, to just, get some laughs out of some bad gameplay. And I'll get this out of the way right now. I have nothing but respect for the people who make these kinds of games. They often have very tight schedules, low budgets, things like that. So if it's not the highest quality, like AAA product coming out the other end, then that's understandable. There are a lot of these kinds of games that I do enjoy. I do like some of them. It's just that some of them don't always turn out the best, and that's just how things are. So we'll just get at this then. And cutscene should probably start pretty much right away, I think. So you can get an immediate taste for the quality voice acting. And acting in general, really.
Alright, kiddo.
There
time for bed.
We go.
Please read me another chapter before I go to sleep.
Okay, but after that it's lights out.
Okay.
Alright. So this chapter's about a pirate named Captain Crown who lived right here in Louisiana.
That's a real book, I'm sure.
Maybe even in this very house.
That's scary.
Some folks believe he hid his treasure
sure
deep
like
in the swamps. And it's there where his ghost forever dwells to punish those who go looking for his gold.
Daddy, are ghosts real?
Of course not, sweetie. It's past your bedtime. Time for sleep. What was that?
Daddy, I'm scared.
Magnolia, get under the bed.
He does speak for himself, doesn't it? and there we go. There's the start of the game. Real spooky skull in the back here. Oh, hi, Claire. Hi, everybody. There's a few people in here that haven't really said hello to yet. Okay. Yeah, the actors don't really blend too well in with the game. It doesn't look quite the best, and there's actually been maybe be a little bit better, but you know. Okay, so let's get about actually playing this thing. Enter the manor and speak with Miss Lorson about the disappearance. Okay, so that's that then. With the disappearance of her husband. Alright. Okay. Oh yeah, a lot of these oftentimes have these journals here. Man, all this stuff just flying around on the screen is just the highest of quality. Okay. A lot of these games kind of have these side journals as connecting content. Oftentimes in them they don't really add all that much. I found that some of them are often just like reactionary kind of stuff, where, you know, a ghost shows up and then they're like, oh no, was that a ghost that I saw? How could that be? And then they just carry that off for like a paragraph. Oh, it's a little on the left side? Okay. We're probably gonna have to close the game out to fix that. I apologize. How would I go about fixing that? Let's see. Source. Again, I apologize. I haven't really done too much of this. Default speakers volume range. Okay. How does 50 sound? And okay. Fine. Let's. Can I not turn that down? Should I turn this up? Like, is it too, like, quiet in comparison, or is it, like, flat out too quiet? Yeah, I'm sorry, I don't know what I'm doing. When I was just drowning your voice out of it. Okay. Yeah, okay. Volume range. That should probably fix it. Is that a little bit quieter for you guys? Does that work? Is that good? Is that fine? Okay, perfect. Good. Alright. So yeah, let's get about reading this. Okay, acting on directives received from headquarters. Man, this is very not good prose. It comes across as a little bit pretentious. I've procured passage from Great Britain to the southern tip of Louisiana in the United States. I must admit, the change of climate is welcome after my brief yet chilly stopover at the hamlet of Dyer Grove. Now, this series of games is obviously a series where it's not really, like, connective in any way. It's just separate events happen, and they're referenced in passages like this, and it's very minor, doesn't have anything to do with anything that happens later on. This is more just a standalone kind of thing. Yep. So... Whoops, okay. That's not the thing that should have happened. Again, I don't know what I'm doing much. Okay, must admit that the change of climate is welcome after my brief yet chilly step over the hamlet of Dire Grove. I've been briefed a little on the matter ahead, but a case of missing persons appears to be my latest undertaking. Typically, a lost individual concern would fall under the jurisdiction of local authorities, as many of my assignments pertain to rather unusual circumstances. I can't help but feel a bit curious about such an opportunity, apparently commonplace situation. That said, it's not often I receive an ordinary envelope emblazoned with the extraordinary title of 13th Skull. Yeah, if I got an envelope like that in the mail, that'd be going in the trash, because that is exceptionally cursed. Okay. Found seems oddly out of place. Perhaps after meeting the home's owner, I could explore this further. Yep, that is most certainly a puzzle of some description. A real barrel full of dirt is packed in the lawn. You guys hear that, like, weird horror sting that happens every time I click on something? That's a little inappropriate, maybe? A puddle-covered path leads to the carriage house to talk with the owners before exploring the area. Okay. So it literally just will not let me click on anything until I go in the house. Oh, there's our missing boy. Marcus X. I don't know where the X came from. Marcus J. Lawson. Asian, brown hair, blue-gray eyes. Marcus was last seen on this residence on the evening of October 17th. If you have any information, please contact Sarah Lawson at this number. I wonder if that's a real number. Yeah, Comic Sans wouldn't be fun. I made the mistake once of taking a browser extension that changed the font on every page and made everything Comic Sans once. That wasn't fun. my eyes started to hurt after about 5 minutes. That didn't last long. Yeah, the aesthetic is very, like, goosebumpsy. It's definitely not, like, you know, threateningly scary. It's just very much embracing the ooky spooky kind of thing. So let's go inside. Oh, there's a Pippi. There's a dog. Pippi apparently doesn't want to be disturbed. Good, I don't want to go near Pippi. I don't know how many people would read it if it was in Comic Sans. Jeez. Yeah, the art style itself
Please stop dallying and help find my husband.
Excuse me. Excuse me. It's a cool trick that you've got there, speaking without your mouth moving, but don't interrupt me, please. Yeah, train of thought. The art style for these kinds of things isn't bad per se. It's just it's always just, like, with these ones especially, the real people, they don't belong here.
I don't have anything to share with you right now.
I don't know about that.
Detective, I'm glad you've arrived. My daughter and I are worried sick about the disappearance of my husband, Marcus. We just moved here to Louisiana. Now he's missing, and I don't know what to do about it. The locals are all too afraid of some ridiculous curse to help us search for him. You're the only one who can find him and return him safely to us.
Well, you've got a lot more, confidence in me than I think that you really should. I don't know what to tell you, lady, but, husband's probably gone. Yeah, it's just all the worst parts of full motion video.
Not long after we moved in, my husband became convinced this place was cursed by a ghost. The ghost of a pirate! Can you believe such nonsense? He overheard the neighbors rambling on about a pirate's hidden fortune. A few days ago, he finds a map he believes has clues to the hidden treasure.
How Scooby-Doo is this?
He gets completely obsessed, starts tearing this place apart, and now he's missing.
What are the best parts of FMV? Ah! Good question! Yeah, when it ends. Totally agree with you.
My husband found a map of the property not long after we moved in. With all the locals' talk of pirates, he thought it might be some sort of treasure map. It's there, on the couch, but it looks like the dog's had its way with it.
Why would you give it to the dog?
You might have to search around a bit to find the missing pieces.
Why would you give evidence to the
There's
dog?
some tape around here to keep it together.
Objective items. See object. The objectives panel shows you what items you need to find. Get stuck looking for an item. Click hint to get a clue about where to look. Perfect. Okay. Yep, that's all we got. That's all we got. Oh, you just wait. It gets a lot worse than this. It's a lot worse than this. Okay, so I guess there's one in the dog bowl. Of course, it's not that easy. Find this object has been added to your inventory for use later. Keep searching until you find the other items. Click into to get stuck. Yeah. I'll be honest. We're here to have a good time. we're not here to do like full playthrough, like no cheats or whatever. So if we get like hopelessly stuck on a puzzle or something, I'm just gonna
stop dallying and help find my husband.
I'm gonna leave. Yep, there we go. Don't talk to me anymore. Yeah. If I get stuck, I'm skipping on something. Sorry. Let's see. It's China that yields no clues. Feel something beneath the canvas of its painting. That's probably gonna have to be cut open at some point later. Why? Who was just eating cheese? Who came to this dining room as a singular person to just eat a block of cheese? Okay. The box contains a bunch of random junk. Sure, we can look at it then. Something off about this fan, but I'm not quite sure what it is. I think it's probably that it doesn't have any motion blur on it. I think. Emergency cheese. Jeez, this... Is this house lived in? It's like... This does not look lived in. It doesn't sound lived in. With wind whistling through that harshly, like, that's problematic. Shouldn't be like that. Arma jambalaya wafts from the boiling pot, of course, because it's southern. Ugh. Yeah, no, okay, I don't blame you. I know a lot of these kinds of protagonists have a tendency to be really like, I'm not doing that, I have to find gloves, kind of thing, but like... Skill, I think if this looks AAA to you, then you might need to get your eyes checked a little. I don't really see anything of importance here right now. We'll probably have to come back to this later, though. Oh, here we go. Here we go. One of these. One of these. I always love how, like, cluttered and terrible these things look. Because, like, they have such a hard time putting, objects that belong in these areas. Like, who's putting their phone in the fridge? Oh, don't be mad, Hyper. You're not all that late. All you miss is that we're an inspector. We're looking for a missing dude, and there's like a ghost or a pirate map or something. Maybe that sums pretty much everything up, I think. It's weird because I'm used to some of these that have like time limits on them as to how long you can actually look at things. So it's weird to just, have something that's a little bit more chill. Yeah, see, dentures though, don't go in the fridge. Oh, you see the bone? Okay, yep, I see too. Here's a ham, I think. Actually, before we go any further, I should probably just, like, get out of the way. Normally these kinds of games have, like, some kind of error screen where it gives you a penalty for clicking on things too much, so I'm gonna see if this one has one. It's leaves! Take it easy, okay. Alright then. There we go, there's ham. Gator salad! What is that? Like, is that supposed to be like a brand? Or, like, what is gator salad? Oh yeah, gotta chill those dentures. Toothpaste, that doesn't go in the fridge. Is that the potato? Yeah, that's the potato. Cheese? Yes, cheese. Oh, yep, ribs is on the list. I glanced over that one. Let's see, scallions, I think that's that, yep. Man, this house is insanely creaky. It shouldn't be this bad. Oh, if you live in Mississippi, then maybe you can confirm a lot more of this kind of thing. No, it shouldn't make you hungry. This is really gross. Don't store your food like this. That's bad. I think pig's feet plural. That should probably be in a jar, wouldn't it be? At least I'd expect it to be. Oh, there we go. Okay. Handprint and film. I do have issues sometimes with these kinds of things being so vague at times. And, there's such a variation with how, the direction some of these words can take that sometimes it can be pretty hard to find. Also, there it is. It also doesn't really help much that film made me lose my train of thought. That doesn't help either. Yes. Yes, sometimes they just flat out get them wrong. Like, this could be one of those cases. Yes, this could be one of those cases. Like, that could very well be what they consider the handprint. It isn't, but I have played a handful of these games where they just flat out get the word wrong. Or, better yet, is that when it's initially made in a different language, and then or just, you know, what have you happens, and different people who are working on the game don't communicate with each other, so the same item used in different rooms is called different things. I've played one before where, like, it had a parakeet or something. It was very much a parakeet, but it was called a parrot in other places. There it is. Jeez, I don't understand this sound design. It's so dissonant. Following item will be added to your inventory for later use. Okay, sure. Okay, never mind. I do know what I need the block for. I played one of these games before. Like, I know that it's a common complaint that people have, where you collect all of this stuff from one scene, and then you just throw it out and decide that only one thing is going to be any use to you. I've played one game before where, like, everything that you collected was used within the scene for, like a puzzle of some sort. Like, the key was used to unlock the box, which got you the thing that was inside, and everything interconnected until you were left with only one item, and it is just needlessly complicated. I'd much rather have the character just throw everything away. There we go. Put the bone in. Give me that. Okay. I don't know. What good is a mousetrap gonna be over here? Yeah, the Zombie Island had a much better, a lot of things. Thick layer of dust coats every surface of its old home. Yeah, this... I feel like it's almost obviously trying to tell me that this isn't lived in. I don't think there's anything else of interest in here, though. Finding anything else to look at. Okay, I guess around here then. Investigation to discover various machines and contraptions. The puzzle. Donkey Duck. I'm playing this shit. Yeah, I'm sure that Dreamweb is certainly a game. Okay, I think this is a puzzle that we don't know the answer to yet, so I'll have to come back to that at a later point. Locked door. Locked. Unless someone can key the lock, perhaps I can keep them to. What do you mean? Is it odd for people to keep doors locked in their own house? Metal ornament hangs in the chain link overhead. Obviously a thing meant for a puzzle. Was it all the map first? Okay, I missed that. I missed when they said all the pieces were on the first floor. Well, shoot. Yes, I can't go outside. Okay, there wasn't that piece in there, and I totally just skimmed over without bothering to click. Also, if we get, like, painfully stuck, I might consider looking up a walkthrough of some kind. We'll have to see. Oh, I guess we had this whole other room that I didn't bother looking in. Line up your neck. Not seeing anything of interest in here right now. Yep, still don't want to go outside. Yes, map piece on the floor. I have a feeling that I'm going to feel a little bit on the stupid side once this is all done. Because, you know, with so many people watching this, there's bound to be a few people that, find things a lot more quickly than I do. Lines, okay. I don't have anything that I can open that with, I don't think. Yeah, you're all my eyes. Okay, this is a good hint that we're probably going to be using that mousetrap in that other room for something. I don't know why we couldn't just take that cheese, but whatever. What would tape be? Yeah, that one there. I expected for tape to be in some kind of, like, cabinet of some sort, but I'm not really seeing where I'd be able to find that. Was it in here and I missed it? I don't think so. Are there 6? Oh, right, yes. Not everyone on stream has a single eye. Yes. So it would be 16 pairs, I suppose. Yes. That's still a lot more people watching than I really thought there would be, admittedly. Is that hole in the floor significant? No, I can't even click on it. Let's see. Can't really click on anything around here. Let me go back in the fridge again. Where would the tape be? Maybe I could use a hint? And I don't think anyone would reject that. Moving boxes in the dining room would be a great place to look for a tape dispenser. Okay, that's... It's not really so much of a hint as it is just... There it is. No, I'm not Spider. It did say moving boxes... No, that's the dining room, so... Are there boxes in here that I'm missing, maybe? No, that's the pantry. That's the kitchen. Oh, there's a mouse, literally right there. That's bad. It's probably dead. Just again. Okay, it is dining room. Yep, there we go. That's the kind of home I was looking for. A little bit on the blind side. Alright, so I guess we gotta assemble this thing. Yep. Sure. Yes. Maybe. Oh, it doesn't even matter. Does it matter? No, it does not matter. Still a map of the manor property and surrounding area. Mr. Lossman believes that this was a treasure map. Perhaps it holds clues to his disappearance. Maybe. Oh, okay. So abandon all abandon all hope, ye who seek my fortune. Maybe it's a treasure map, maybe. We don't totally know. We're not sure. Okay, what do you want?
It looks like you've got the map pieced back together all right.
Okay, I don't need your
If
sass.
nothing else, it should help you get your bearings around the estate. You might want to begin your investigation by speaking with Mary, the cleaning woman we hired. It sounds like she's working in the bedroom upstairs. Again, thank you so much for helping us, Detective.
What? Clearing away evidence? Why is she, like, in the midst of cleaning right now?
We were unexpectedly willed this old estate by Marcus's great aunt.
Oh.
He thought it was our big break.
Again, very Scooby-Dooey.
After some discussion, we sold our house and moved here from Ohio. If only we'd known what a run-down dump this place was.
Well, I mean, if I'm gonna be totally frank, if you're inheriting property from someone who's recently passed and they're probably a little bit, on the older side, it's probably not gonna be that well kept. It's probably not gonna be a great property.
Our daughter Magnolia was the last person to see her daddy before he disappeared. I'm not sure I believe her, as she also claims to have seen a ghost that night. I'm afraid all of this has just been too much for her.
Where's Beta Dunk? Yeah, she was the green light at the other end of the door. She was the murderer. What? Why is this boarded? There's no reason for this. You live here. Okay, another painting I'm probably gonna have to cut into at some point. Boxes. Oh boy. Missing characters in missing characters investigation. Exclamation mark over their heads. Have an important clue to share. Okay, there's a stock art image on the back of that wall if I saw any.
How do you do, Detective? My name is Mary. Mary Lee. My husband and I found work here by way of an advertisement placed by Mrs. Lawson. They needed some help fixing up the place.
My eyes
times being what
are
they
here?
are. Be glad.
Where are you looking?
Certainly is a shame about her husband gone missing. Between me and you, there's something not quite right about this place.
There's a lot not quite right about this place. Why is there a cleaning lady when it looks this bad?
It's been kind of lean for my husband and me. The bank foreclosed on our house, so we gotta make do by finding jobs place to place. One of the nice things about working for the Lawsons, they let us stay in that old carriage house down the road a ways.
Well, I mean, maybe that explanation's not all that far off.
Poor child. She ain't been out of that room in days. Can't say I blame her. If I saw a ghost taking away my daddy, well, I'd hide my head under the covers, too. She only comes out when she's hungry. Then she locks herself back inside.
Alright, let's hear about... Oh no, I'm the spooky ghost. Alright, let's hear about this.
Of course I believe in ghosts.
Okay.
Local folks say that there's a pirate ghost that walks along the hall in the manor with us. Now, I ain't got time to be jawing with you. Not when there's work to be done. Now, why don't you make yourself useful and go get me some cleaning supplies and put them in that chest down by the foot of the bed?
Oh. Okay, I don't need your sass, lady, when you're doing this bad of a job. There's more cheese. Like, come on. Everything's a mess. You've barely cleaned anything. You're gonna be sweeping this corner of the floor for God knows how long. Everything's a fetch quest. Everything's a fetch quest. Okay. Jeez, that's a lot of stuff. This is like more dense than usual in these kinds of scenes. Globe. Italy! Italy! Go find the country! Is that the necklace? Yes. Okay. Doll and... Oh, there's a Kippy! Sleeping Kippy. No, I can't romance the cleaning lady, unfortunately. I think our protagonist is pretty on the single side. Glass. Look like entirely in the closet. Yeah. I mean, I can't see it right now. That's it, isn't it? Yes, it is. I don't know what it's doing on this coat, but there it is. Duck. Microphone. Teddy bear. Let's see. I think I saw the scooter at some point. Yeah, the Kippy's right here. He's just sleeping. Coat hanger. Let's see. Yes, the Kib is the best actor here. Undoubtedly. Is that a roller skate? Yep, that's a roller skate. Oh, so now just a scooter. Let's see. I hope that when I inevitably have to look through these, rooms again, that all the stuff doesn't respawn inside of it. Because I don't really want to look through everything a second time. That'd just be a pain. I don't really want to end up being like, Dora the Explorer or anything. Just be really condescending with you guys. Just be like, can you find it? Where's the scooter? Where is it? Can't be that hidden. Oh no. It could be the yellow thing. No, it's not the yellow thing. Unless you mean that yellow thing. Yes, it's that yellow thing. Okay. Alright, I'm not totally sure what I needed that for, but... Oh, there's a Kibby! There's another Kibby! Hello! There must be a lot of Kibbies here. Place various cleaning supplies in the trunk. Okay. That will be where they go. Let's see anything there. Why was that... Why is that so washed out? Yes, so many good kibby. That's no good. That's probably gonna be my job to fix it later. Okay, let's try this direction. That cane I'm probably gonna have to grab later. Here's... Ugh. Ugh. Gross. Sturdy went up behind the shutters. I need something to loosen the hinges. Do you? Ugh. Gee, there's so much stuff. You don't need all of this. The photograph. There's one of those eyelash curlers. I've always said those look like scarily medical. It's just, it's... I never liked how those look. And then you have to just point them right at your face to use them. It's... spooky. Nail clippers. Tweezers. Roll of bills. Yeah, the gameplay really isn't the best. Fishing hook. We're mostly just here to poke fun. We're not here to be invested in what's going on. Tissue. Letter. That's presumably that kind of letter. And those the bills? No, they just look like marbles. Bandage. Pills. Yes, this is most certainly all padding. Scissors. I mean, maybe not so much now, maybe a little bit, but if you have one of these kinds of games where they recycle the same scene over and over again, if you revisit these a bunch of times, then it's most certainly padding. 0 to 10 not enough cabinet cheese. Yeah, I don't see any cheese in this one. Where's that pocket watch? Near the car. Got it. There we go. So now we've got scissors. Pretty sure we've come across something before that we needed the scissors for. But I'm blanking on what it is right now.
Go away! Leave me alone!
Okay. Something we need. Oh, right, yes, that's the thing, isn't it? Cutting these open? Yes. It's a puzzle. Oh. Oh, it's one of these. I don't even really know if we need to be in here right now. Now this sword's not drawn very well. Unless it's supposed to be curved, I don't know. Get those. Something about these that are making them look more depressed. Yep. Wouldn't be quite so bad if just, they just didn't have this shading up at the top. This makes it difficult to really see what I'm doing. Also, I by no means claim to be an expert at playing these games. I do enjoy playing them a little bit, but I'm not always the greatest. Oh, there's the other end of the other end of a hand. Looks like it might not be... Oh, no. I guess so. I guess the sword is part of something else. Yeah, these sound effects are far too frequent. Okay, we've got something in the bottom here now. Is this... Yeah, I guess this is a border down at the bottom here, and that's a border at the top, so these are probably all top pieces. And that goes at the side, I think. Okay, starting to make some sense. That's definitely a corner piece. Just hold that sword. Goes down to the bottom somewhere. Not over there, though. Okay, so you've got a bottom row going now. There's that other piece. Okay, I think that's all lined up too. I think. So now just... Okay, I think we got a good border going. So now we just have to figure out how all of the rest of this goes. I've got a pretty strong bet that coming out of this, it's not really going to give us anything that we need right now. I might stream New Vegas at some point, but I think it's fair to say that I'm not gonna do too well with that. I think just a moment. I think I'm going to go about closing my window here quick, so I'll be back in a sec. Okay, alright. Probably was not the best idea to just leave that up running, but we work with what we have. I'm not totally sure I understand how any of this lines up, really. Maybe that one. No. This one. Oh, okay, they're holding it in front of their face. I see now. That's why things weren't lining up and making sense. In the illustration appears to delight in its collection of skulls. He certainly does. What edges? Okay. Ah, around the outside. I see now. I see now. No, I am most certainly not very good with first-person games at all. I mostly grow up on third-person platformers, so that's more my speed. Just the mop that we needed. What other paintings we have to tear into? I know there were a couple. There's one in this room. Nope, nope, I don't feel like doing another one of those right now. No thanks. I'll look at that later. Not this soon. No thank you. Ugh, I don't want to remember combat arms, man. That wasn't a fun time. Combat arms was part of a really bad time in our lives, and I don't think it'd be very good for us to remember that. I don't know how to feel about this baby here. Moonshine still, perfect. Ah, silhouette. Yes, spooky. Okay, so in the shed maybe? It's not gonna do anyone any good. Okay. Who grills a shoe? Who grills a baby? Who grills anything in there for that matter? There's a gnome. Well, there's mouse. No. I should know better. That's not what those are. That's that. Hammer. That's not transparent tape. Bicycle horn. Yeah, it really does seem that every home has one of those kinds of rooms. Where it's just no one really goes in there and you just dump all of your extra stuff in it. It's usually shed, basement, attic, closet. Everywhere has some kind of room like that. Spray can. Squeegee. Someone is really trying to get my attention. They are probably going to have to be a little bit more patient. Is there a carving gun? Yes. Yes, it is. Yes. There it is. And zip tie. Zip tie. And cans on the shelf. Yes. Okay, again, not totally sure what we needed that for, but now we have it. What did you do that for, you klutz? Okay, but why? What? This noise? You don't like this one? That's a good question. It's a good question why did you just give it to me to begin with. Wait, was there something in that junk pile maybe? I don't see anything. Oh, she's moved over in here now. Okay. That means we can probably move out. We're braving the worsening weather situation investigate. Okay! That's a stupid excuse. Cause we can go outside, that way fine. You just can't leave the front door. Sure. Sure. Can I cut that open? Yes, I can. Perfect. Great. Rooting through the trash. Don't see anything that's missing. Why do we cut it open? Why do we cut it open? Oh yeah, when I complete a puzzle, yeah. I also don't like when I click on things. That noise. Just the musical sound design in this game is not good. Not up. There's the broom. I'm a detective. Yeah, I mean, I can question them just as much as they'd be able to question me. Like, why is your doors boarded up? Why is your house a disaster? Appears to be quite uncomfortable. I mean, I don't know why you're like sitting on it that aggressively if you're just observing it. Why do you need a broom when you have one? Kibby. Okay, I guess I'll just dump all this stuff in while I'm here. Was the hammer on the list? No. Hammer was not on the list. Okay. Why is your life this bad? I mean... Sure, let's hint. Check the closet, bottom of the staircase, but I need to unlock it first. I don't have anything to unlock it with, do I? Not really. Oh, perhaps I could get into the door. Oh, the key's there. So, the coat hanger. Okay. There is some very not good things in here that I do not like. Of course. Of course! Of course! Why not? Why would it not be one of these? Why? I'm thinking if I do another one of these streams, I'll probably play one particular game that I know is, you know, this similar kind of thing, but doesn't have scenes like this. So it's not quite as bad. It's more puzzle focused than the hidden object kind of thing. Okay. Do we have to find feather, syringe? Syringe. That's not a syringe. Nail clippers. And seashell. Handkerchief? Handkerchief. Postage. And pork. Toy spring, you mean a slinky? Is that what you mean? App. And I do not have much business playing these games. I'm not very good at these kinds of scenes. Volcanus atop left. Yes, that it is. That it is. And matchbox, no good. Because in the bottom leftmost compartment of the box. That one? Matchbox left. Yep, there it is. And there's the rook. So now we have an oil can. Again, don't know what that's for, but I guess we have it now. Did I need to? Okay. I've got that, so I guess we did need to come in here. Did we pick up anything in the shed? I don't remember. Buckets in the shed. Alright, hit me up. Lunch might be in the bathroom, we should take a look in there. Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. Bathroom is upstairs, I think? I'm gonna get lost really easily. Nope, that's bedroom. Bathroom? Yes, and there it is. Perfect. Now we have everything. Alright, there's all your stuff, lady. What do you want?
Thanks for lending me a hand, darling. This old place ain't been lived in a long time. Longest still since it had a good cleaning.
Maybe you should consider doing your job. Also, what was this estate used for? Like, they inherited it, and then they moved in. So, like, they implied that they inherited it after someone had passed, so, like, something's not adding up. Something doesn't make sense.
Well, I don't know who lived here before the Lawsons. Mrs. Lawson told me that some old relative of her husband's died and left him the manor and the land underneath it. In its time, it was quite the place. Now, it's just rotting into the swamp.
That accent.
That's what I heard at the tavern up the road. Folks say that the fellow that built this home was a famous pirate, and he retired here after a lifetime of looting on the high seas. Apparently now he spends all his time watching me clean his dirty toilets. Not much of an afterlife.
I mean, she has a point there. This isn't a very good house to be haunting.
Seems that Mrs. Lawson's husband heard the same talk as me. Only difference is, I have enough respect to leave the dead to their business and me to mine. I ain't never seen a ghost, and I don't want to. Still, there's something strange going on in this house. I'm sure you have noticed it. Have you seen that crazy clock? Take this damp cloth and the key and go to the music room.
Okay, I don't know why, but alright.
A few dirty windows to see what I'm saying.
Of course! Doing your work for you again. Why not? Why not? It's a little bit strange, like, it obviously does not matter because she's, not real, but it's a little bit weird for someone to, believe in ghosts having not seen one ever. Because ordinarily, like, I don't know from experience, but, like, ordinarily a belief in ghosts comes from having a personal experience with them. Not to windows. I'm probably gonna have to pick this up again at a later time, but I'm feeling that that is probably going to be a new thumbnail for that. Just her staring off, her eyes bulging out of her face, going, "I don't do windows." That'd be great. Yeah, I'm sure it is giving her a very good high. Okay, so I can't open that one yet. This key for music room. So I take it that's the one that's downstairs. There was some kind of dirty window that I came across beforehand, but I don't remember where that was. There? No. That one. Okay. Oh. Okay, that's definitely a little strange, but most likely a puzzle. Most likely a puzzle. Right, music room. So that one probably? Okay. That's probably a puzzle. Just... everything is just so transparently a puzzle. We're still taking residence. Well, we know that. Okay. Now cleaning. Okay. I can't solve mystery Jamaica. You got a point there, I think. You got a point there. Oh. There's pictures of Doggo. That is very odd that they are very obviously photographs and, you know, not the dog photoshopped in places. Yeah, I don't know that password, I can't take that. Just a call at this moment, fair enough. Oh, that is a logo. That is most certainly a logo. Fax machine. Know something I do not. Twenty cheese. Yeah, it was in Comic Sans too, wasn't it? I mean, I've certainly seen worse designed things in games like this before. Like, I played one once where the protagonist that you played as was a veterinarian, and your certificate was the most, like, back alley looking shady garbage I've ever seen. It had, it was one of those, like, auto-generated ones, so, like, whatever name that you pumped into the game at the start of playing it, it would just spit out onto that document. So, like, it had, this certificate is given, like, veterinary excellence or something like that across the top. Stock art image of a photo of a cat, and then in the middle, the name you entered, but not even centered. It's just, it's awful. Okay, is there more? Is there more windows for me to wipe off? Or is that it? Is there one out in here? No. Can I actually go outside now? No. Still won't let me go out the other way.
I tell you, there's evil in this place.
Is there another window that I'm missing somewhere?
Go away! Leave me alone!
Other than that one. Would a hammer loosen things? No. That did not obtain the desired result. Like, they can't even have, like, you know, something a little bit more, you know, something that has more personality to it, or, you know, anything like that. Scissors probably won't do anything. Oil can? Yeah, I guess that would make sense. Right, I have not been looking in that journal at all. Oh, we're already on page 5. Ooh, that's an image, if I ever saw one. Do people care if I read through this? Does it matter? Jeez, we've been playing this for an hour already. It's mostly just, like, recapping what we've done before. Oh, it just flat out gives you the puzzle away. Okay. Fair enough. Fair enough. Alright. So... 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. Alright, so... I don't even remember what shape that was. That didn't do any good. The diamond. Okay. So the diamond goes to 10. And then 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16. Again, I'm blanking what shape that was. Okay. Square root of 16. And... window was on schedule. I don't remember what windows those were. Okay, so it's not that one. This one, maybe? No. I don't even remember where the other window was. In here, probably? Yes. Ooh. Ooh. I'm just saying now that it's not... This like... shape here is just head-on. It's not even in perspective of the window. That's bad. That's very bad. 2, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. 13. And we got more of those. And it says we got those. More around the outside. It's very, very needlessly convoluted. That everything in this house like prints those map pieces.
Do you see what I'm saying about the oddities in this house? My husband Louis and I have found strange things all over the place. That clock and that piano are perfect examples of what I'm talking about. And I'm not sure that I believe a pirate hid his treasure in this house. But then again, my beliefs are not necessarily those of other folk, if you know what I'm saying.
I don't know if I know what you were saying.
I don't see how my beliefs are of any consequence to your investigation, detective.
Okay, then why did you bring it
I told
up?
you that spirits are not to be trifled with. We are surrounded by many energies. Some are good, and some are very bad.
It's fitting that she's a cleaning lady. Excuse me, but it looks like she has a mop on her head. Jeez, that wig is awful.
You can rub your knuckles raw knocking on that door, but she ain't gonna let you in. She's really been spooked. If you want to get inside, I suggest you find a spare key. I think Mrs. Lawson mentioned that there was one hidden in the upstairs hallway.
Okay, I wonder where then. You're somewhere. Probably in there. Probably hidden behind a puzzle. That was not quite as bad. I take it back. It's bad. Do not like these. Yeah, she probably would just, you know, rant and rave about that kind of stuff to whoever would listen. I don't know what I'm doing. Would you like to get a hint or skip this puzzle? Yeah. Why not? Who cares? Like, really, who cares? Yeah, I know a lot of people hate them. I don't think I've ever come across anyone who actually likes them, admittedly. Everyone just seems to think they're quite awful. Yeah, definitely not this excessive. And, did we find a spare key there? I don't think we did. Just kind of found map pieces again. Those are probably gonna have to be rearranged later. Oh, right, okay, that would make sense, I think. That one. Oh, bees! Pinky! There's bees! I like this prompt, inspect bees. Okay, can I do anything about this? In these cases, in the bedroom window. There's too high to reach. I think they did say that it was just like out in the hallway though, so I don't think it would be outside. It's not slippery enough to slide into the vase. Okay, well, I don't really have anything I can fix that with right now. It's gotta be... It's gotta be something to do with that, right? Bloody Mary, Bloody Mary. No! He pussed out. Alright, tell me what to do, game. Second set. Yeah, I get it! That's what I'm doing. That's not very helpful, game. Could I maybe take, like, a pair of scissors to that? No. Broke. A hammer probably won't fix that. No. These make things non-slippery. Well, it needs to be slippery, that's the problem. Says is not... Ah, that would make sense. Okay, but is it not... Okay. And then we just threw it away. Didn't need the oil anymore, I guess. Alright, let's get this thing open. Okay, what do you want, kid?
Hi, I'm Magnolia. My mom said you're here to help us find Daddy.
Okay.
I don't normally hide in my room, but I really don't like this place. I wish we never moved here. I miss my old house and my friends, and now Daddy's been taken away by a ghost. Mom says we can leave as soon as we find Daddy.
Man, she sounds really distraught over it.
The night Daddy disappeared, he was in my room reading me a story about a pirate. That's when we heard sounds outside my bedroom door. It sounded like heavy boots climbing the staircase, and then we heard screams. I don't think it wanted us to see the stuff we found in the attic.
That sounds like another prompt. Yep, you bet.
We found an old jewelry box in the attic. It's really pretty, but we don't know how to open it. I guess I could let you see it, but I need you to do something for me first.
Oh, I bet
I'm
it's a
missing
fetch
some
quest.
crayons and I'm too scared to leave my room.
It's a fetch
If you can
quest.
get them and put them in my wooden case by the window, I'll let you see the jewelry box.
I'm a detective, kid. Like, I'm not... Shouldn't be my job to find your stupid crayons. Of course, there's one of these. Buried treasure. Buried treasure. It's probably gonna be like, what's the word for it? Like, my guess is it's probably going to just be like an X. Have to find an X or something. Yes, that right there. Gemstone. I had one of those dinosaurs as a little kid, because I went through a phase when I was pretty young where I wanted to be a paleontologist, and then I found out how much math and science was involved, and I changed my mind on that pretty quickly. Yes, the plane is on the front of the box. There. There's a horse. There's a magnifying glass. Domino in front box. Yep. This bear's face is creeping me out. There's the gnome. There's a spider. Light bulb. Push the bottom right. Yep, that's that. And shovel and tennis ball. That's the tennis ball there. Nope, no it's not. No it's not. There's a toy kibby. Those probably don't count really. Yep, that's right. Shovel. Shovel is... somewhere in the scene. Resting against the wall to the right of the doll and back. Okay. I was thinking more of like a proper shovel, not like a little kitty one, but that would make more sense for that to be in there. Was it right? It was the basement that we needed the light bulb for. Then, while I'm at it, was there one? Yep, there we go. Now we're starting to recycle these. There's one in here, I remember. Yep. I also like how these are all like very obviously Crayola crayons, but they have the label turned away, so, you know, don't have to pay anybody off. Okay. Yep, and all the objects from before are back. There's the green onion and the teeth. Everything's back. Everything is back. So... that's a bad pizza. That's a bad pizza. We want... ribs again. Oh, that is rope. Magnet. The... pizza Derek, please. Yes. Cake. And... it's a gravy boat. Yeah. Oh, it's not just corn soda, it's diet corn soda. One step worse. Yes, I know that I saw the baby bottle before. But I didn't even see that that was something that we needed to find. There's the coffin swab. And... speed. Admittedly, this sound design is starting to make me feel a little bit chilly. Carrots in the pot. Is it? It's not... I don't think they are. Unless there's a different pot that I'm not seeing. Shrimp is middle. Middle left in the fridge. on on the door. Yep, there it is. Is that the bread we're looking for? No. It's bread, carrots, and lemon. Is that a spider floating in the tea? Maybe. I mean, considering how run down the place is, I wouldn't be too surprised if it was something like that. What are we doing? Ginger ale doesn't go in the fridge. Goes in the swamp. There's so much confusing stuff in this fridge. Swamp juice. What is this? What is this? This is not in, like, a drinking bottle. This is a sauce of some kind. Drawer jutting out a bit has carrot. This one here? It's not the sandwich. No? Oh, right there. Okay, yes, yes. Irritate the plant life. Okay, I don't follow, but alright. Lemon in the tea with the spider. No, I think actually the spider is just on the tea, not in it. Now that I'm looking at it. It's just poorly photoshopped, because, it should probably have a reflection of some kind. And bread. Okay. Sorry. I don't think there was a crayon in here. I'll backtrack a little bit, because I know at least there's a crayon in this one. Spring, and spray can from before. Eraser. Fuse. That's not what these were looking for. It's a plug of some kind. There's the washer. Or at least... Nope, I guess not. Okay, so I got this game at a shop as like a bonus pack kind of thing. I do not have the price of it on hand. I believe if you were to get it like in a store, if they still had it available, it would probably be around like $5 or $7 or something like that, somewhere around that price range. If not, I know that the site Big Fish Games oftentimes hosts these games, where you can buy them off of their site, and they very often have like sales and stuff on, so you can probably get it for like $2 or $3, if you really wanted to that badly. Crescent wrench. That's a new one. I can't say I've ever heard it called that before. Yeah, it very well could be. I know that they were branching on into iOS for a fair bit. It's actually where I first learned about their kinds of games, because I was a dumb little kid and went and searched vampire in the App Store and managed to come across their one called Pandora's Box Vampire something or other. Vampire Saga, that's it. And first game, not all that bad. I thought it was pretty alright. Like, plotline wise, pretty interesting. I thought it was okay. And then the second game is pretty garbage. And when they have games that have like sequels to them, this company like really does it to death. Because there's one series of theirs that their first one came out around the same time as that vampire one that I mentioned before. So like at least like 8 years ago at the very least. And they're still going with it. It's like part like 12, I think, now. It's insane. They just run these into the ground. Should probably play the game more than I should talk about it. Admittedly, putting my focus elsewhere and then coming back to it does help refresh my memory on the scene a little bit, and it does help me find things easier. Okay, no, that's fair. That's fair. I'm not sure. I don't think it was in any relation to what we're doing here. I don't think harmonica had anything to do with what we're doing. Although it's good to know that, you know, my stream is that exciting that would happen. Bottom-ish. Hang on. I think the washer's on the big oval-ish thing. On the yep, okay, I see now. There we go. You were right. Good job. I mean, really, look at what we're looking at right now. I would not, if you passed out during this, I would not blame you. Blue and socket wrench, fuse, and S-hook. Wait a minute. So you're talking about how the harmonica player needed a new job. So then what were you Googling harmonica for? Were you just like Googling harmonica with like the expectation that you would somehow find the person who did the music for this? I don't know how you thought that was gonna happen. Yeah, admittedly, there is something kind of like soothing about this kind of southern style of ambiance. Although it could just be, for me in particular, it could just be from nostalgia from playing the first Sly Cooper game, because it had a whole stage of the game that took place in a bayou kind of area. Thinking Louisiana too. Hey, Sakura, hi. He's behind the sandpaper. Where's the sandpaper, though? That's I have to find that first. That is. Oh yeah, Spyro did have a swamp stage, didn't it? Yeah. Wait, you don't mean like this here, do you? Yeah, no, it's not going for that one there. Yeah, it's a spark plug. I guess it was that. Alright, let's just use a hint on that. There it is. It's on the paint can the whole time. Got a screwdriver. Okay. And don't think. Oh, nope, there's a crayon there. Okay, there's probably gonna be a crayon in the basement, I bet. Pleasure seed spelled. Looks like I'm not the only one poking around down here. I mean, it could have been one of the rats. It's like the vinegar by now. Can I do anything down here? Is there a point to me coming down here? Here, coming from my neighbor. Oh, to lay a trap down for the rat. Okay. Did I do anything with that hole? Yes. Okay. So... find more crayons, I guess. Go outside? No. I guess I need reason to be setting out mousetraps. Charlie crying. Is there one in here? Doesn't look like it. There's another mousetrap. I'll have to remember that that's there. Not seeing any crayons around here either. Yeah, are you gonna be stealing that soundbite for future use? Is that what I'm getting from this? Right, okay, I have the screwdriver. Maybe they can fix that door. Although it's pretty... No. Hammer. No. Okay. Was there one outside? No. Did we use a hint? Probably. Kind of might have been thrown away in the trash. Okay, so yeah, there's one in the trash in the kitchen then. Completely forgot we cut that open. Yep, right there. I wonder if actually... No, that just takes you to the main menu. Options... Yeah, I was mentioning this earlier that, this doesn't make any sense. I don't know what attitude is. I guess, like, difficulty setting, possibly? Like, Deep South experience. What does that mean? I don't know. I figured that, there was a possibility that, there was, like a way to reduce the wait time for the hints, because I know that some of those games, you can set it yourself, so, like, you'd only be able to, wait a moment. Did it remove items? Nah, it's just a longer inventory, that's all. Bone again. Sausage. Scallions. Grapes. Broccoli. Is that the chicken we want? It is. Water bottle. Footprint. Baby bottle. Ribs. Yeah, they sure are. They sure are. There's the catfish. So I'll use a hint. There's a remote. Which again shouldn't be in the fridge, but whatever. Oh. I have a feeling that was probably a glitch. I don't think I need that. Oh well. Hopefully that doesn't glitch something up later. Otherwise, sorry, but, not starting this game over again. One time was enough. Time was enough. I was in the den, chair across from the computer. Okay. Didn't even see that. This is the den, isn't it? Or... yeah. There it is. Okay, time to go put the crayons back. One by...
Thanks for bringing me the rest of my crayons. I hid the jewelry box that Daddy found behind the doll on the fireplace. Please be careful, though. I don't want the ghost to come back if you get it open.
Oh, all the ghosts are just gonna come flying back. It's probably Pandora's box for all we know. Just say, like, below the fireplace, right? I don't know. I mean, kids do admittedly put their stuff in some pretty weird places. Is it in, like, the parents' room? Nope. Nope, I'm not doing that right now. Later. No, there isn't one in here. Look at the mysterious box on the mantle. In Goliath's room. Is that what that is? No, that's a sitting room. Wait, was there a fireplace in her room that I missed? Yes, there was. Totally missed that. I like that theory. Oh, good. Oh, good. All in favor of just, hitting that skip button down there. Oh. Oh, it doesn't matter. They all turn. That's not good. Yep, okay. That's good enough for me. Monster Home built new. Sources today noted that the completion of the newly rebuilt Monster Mansion located at 412 Riverside Drive. A formal open house allowed the public a peek inside the opulent home that sits atop the site where the previous sponsor home once stood. The original home was destroyed by a fire 2 years prior with the loss of many lives. I resolved to lift myself to this great tragedy and mold a new beginning. My friends will now find rest, noted sponsor during the ribbon cutting ceremony from April 21st, 1808. Alrighty. So that's a star symbol key, so...
You're really smart. Daddy wasn't able to open the box like you did. My mom doesn't believe me when I tell her about the ghost, but I swear it's true. The cleaning lady, Mary, believes me, but she kind of creeps me out, so I don't really talk to her much.
I mean, she kind of creeps me out too, but whatever.
I don't know. She's always whispering scary stuff and talking about how we shouldn't have moved here. That's why I didn't show her the box. Or the secret Daddy found in the cellar.
The
box I showed you wasn't the only thing that Daddy found. There's something in the cellar, too.
Is it a body?
I'd show you, but I'm afraid of all the rats down there. If you get rid of them, I'll tell you where to find a clue in the cellar.
Okay. Alright. Oh, it's 3 of them. Okay. So, if I'm remembering right, it was that one there, and then that one there, then that there, and there was one in here, and then one in this room here. Anyone remember where that last piece of cheese is by chance? Yeah, Daddy isn't smart like me. He couldn't find the skip button. And the Lazy Susan. Yeah, I did. I did get that one already. Could maybe be in here. Yep, cheese really was the answer. Car, tissue, matchbook, thimble, button, nutcracker, program. Oh, that was a nut and bolt. That works too, I guess. Blade. Like you mean a razor blade, possibly? There's something really soothing about the sound of muffled rain like that. I've always liked it. Blade is in the glass. Is it? Like, you mean the pencil sharpener? No, that was referred to like a wad of cash or something else. In one of the, oh, there's a mullet. In one of the earlier times that we were here. So it can't be. Starting to get kind of tired. Top right, shiny. Yep, that's it. And might as well waste the hint on the toothpaste. Okay, again, not really sure what we needed that for, but... have to get to that again at some point soon. I'm not looking forward to it. And hint again. Mess and cheese up with her in the master bedroom. Okay. Yes, she does. Let's put the traps down first. I don't feel like doing. And cheese. And trap. And cheese. And trap. And cheese. Oh, now that's not taken care of. Oh, hide in the pantry and just wait, okay? You just gotta wait. Good. Okay. And dead rats all around. Oh! Ordinarily in inventories like this they have, you know, one image of a single rat and then they just, you know, times 3. That would save on space. Here, let me show you. Have it.
I wish we never moved here.
Okay, surely that was the next thing to do, right? Or release the rats. What was this? Let's pass in front of the carriage house. Why? Statue, you mean this one? I'm gonna put them here? No. On the statue in front of the house. You mean there? I don't understand. Which one moves here? Is it detective shoving rats in my face? Release the rats on the statue in front of the carriage house. Does that mean, like, out in the back? Is it talking about the shed? There's no statue out here. Like, what am I missing here? Does it just mean on the ground? On a porch? On the statue. Like, what other statue would there be? And it refuses to give me a hint. Here. I'm not understanding. Where am I supposed to go? Am I supposed to let them go on this property? I'm not understanding. Alright, I guess we'll move on to talk to this dude then.
Get off of my
Jeez. Jeez, alright, I guess we won't then. Oof. Does it mean mountain? Yeah, that is pretty much exactly what he sounds like. This one. This one. Has to be this one. Has to be this one. Certainly it's this one. Yes, it is. Okay. Wait a minute. It's like... looks like some animals have made themselves home here, but like... yeah, whatever. Whatever. Doesn't matter. Alright, let's talk to her about what's up. What do you mean you knew he was gonna pull a shotgun? He had one in his hands. It was out already.
I'm glad you got rid of all those nasty rats in the cellar. They really grossed me out. Before Daddy disappeared, I saw him turning the bottles on top of the wine rack a certain way. I don't know what that does, but maybe you can find out.
I thought the reason why we got rid of the rats was that you could come down and show me what was in the cellar. Not so you could just... Guess it was just a bribe to get the rats gone. I don't know. Let's see, cat, buried treasure. Slingshot. Kazoo. Paddle. Top. Tractor. Yeah, I imagine they'd make pretty good sofas, huh? There's a duck. And... rocket. A wrench. I mean, they very well could be good insulation, I don't know. Boat in a baby bottle. Yeah. There's the boat. And there's the baby bottle. Again, not sure what we needed that for. Okay, well this puzzle's not so bad, I don't think. Yeah, that one's not so bad. It's about 2 to 11 for me right now. Oh! It's the cult worship room. You know, the thing that all homes have. It's not good. And probably the head. What's this? Did I pick up anything there? I guess that's that.
Now, can't you see I'm a little busy here?
Oh, right. This Lawson's the homeowner, not the cleaning lady. There we
You've
go.
been very busy. I can't believe you found a secret room in the cellar. I wasn't aware there was anything in there besides old wine and rats. This house gets stranger by the minute. Why don't you ask Louis if he's noticed anything odd around the estate?
Just gonna ask.
Louis is Mary's husband. Like I said, once we saw the state of the manor, we knew we'd need help fixing the place up. We hired Louis and Mary to do odd jobs around the property. Last time I saw him, he was doing yard work in the front. Why don't you go introduce yourself?
Well, in the meantime, I might as well do the room that's up there. As much as I don't want to. These are starting to get a little bit on the side. Yep, it's all just pure swamp juice. There's a mouse. Hang on just a second. Okay. Is that the radio there? Yep. And brush. Yep, that it is. Thank you. Just plug. First, there's the scooter from before. Ball. And film reel? Yes. Where's the trophy? Here it is. Okay, so we got coins out of that, I guess. Oh, you're here now. Hello.
You must be that detective I've been hearing about. My name is Louis Lee. Looks like we're in for quite a storm this evening. What can I do you for? I got no idea where that fella got off to. People don't just disappear.
I mean, don't they all the time?
On the other hand, them swamps is full of nasty critters just waiting to give you trouble. Snakes, gators, and the Lawsons ain't from around here. Maybe all that back and forth in the swamp with that map got him turned into somebody's dinner, if you know what I mean. Same as the one you're carrying. I honestly do believe he thought following that map around would lead him to riches. Listen, buried treasure, ghosts, UFOs got one thing in common. They ain't real.
Like, they said that, like, this was the other cleaning lady's husband, right? That's a little bit odd for them to be so, you know, have such opposing viewpoints on that kind of thing. Very strange.
I don't put much stock in such nonsense, Detective. My wife Mary's a different story. You may have met her upstairs in the manor. Mrs. Lawson hired us to clean up the place, but all this rain's making it hard to get anything done.
Arguably the dog gave me the map, so he probably is the killer. Yes. If other people remember where any of the stuff is, let me know in advance, because I don't have quite as much patience for these things anymore. Get it? Yes. Yes, the dog is definitely the killer. I mean, look at it. Bloodthirsty. I don't think we're gonna find anything more that we need on that Lazy Susan anymore. That was easier than I thought.
I don't think this rain will ever let up.
They did want it in the wheelbarrow, right? Yeah, they did. Yep, sure, go ahead and make it all dirty.
Well, thanks for rounding up them dry clothes, Detective. Last thing I need to do is catch a cold. Hey, what do you think of this metal shape I found down by the base of the old fountain?
Well, whatever it is, it's mine.
Well, I don't know what it is either. Wish we knew where Mr. Lawson got off to, though. He promised to pay me cash for any of this weird stuff that I might dig up around here. Suppose he thought it was part of his lost treasure. You got to be kidding. You seen that crazy fountain? I don't know who built this place, but who put something like that in your front yard? You ought to climb up the attic. You want to see that other weird contraption. You could probably fix a stool out there in the shed if you can't reach the stairs to the attic. Of course, you're going to need some nails and other stuff first.
Of course, I saw plenty of nails floating around before. Shit. Put the shit in the back of the manor and locate the replacement spindles. Okay. Does that mean that they're all out in the shed? Is that the implication? I guess so. There. Yep, I know I remember seeing that one. Nothing in there, it looks like. Surely this wouldn't get into, like, pixel hunting territory, right? Surely. Alright, who's in the mood for just, like, hitting a button and waiting it out? Who feels like giving that, that a go? Yep, might as well. Survey banister hat in the wine cellar. Okay, never mind. Around here somewhere? I didn't mean, like, the cellar. I don't know, I'm only, like, half reading. Where does this point? Yeah, it did. Yeah, there was. Huh. Waiting up a hint. Nail sticking out the wooden post shed. And there was. Alrighty, I'm gonna get this fixed then. 1 at 8, 9. Good. Great. I like how, yeah, blow it all up. I like how, you put these nails into place, and they just, like, show up, in their entirety, and then after the fact, they'll be, like, cut off at the bottom to make it look like, they're planted in a little bit more. Okay, so that still was to get into the... bit upstairs, down the other hallway. Was it? It was outside. Yes. Okay. Well, that's funny, please. Whereabouts? Okay. That's a puzzle. The rope, maybe? Okay, I guess that's open again. Good. Perfect. Yeah, hidden object inventories can get pretty, pretty on the large side. So let's try to get clear on the tired side. So what do you say, you guys, we wrap up this little screen here and then, see about, wrapping up shortly after. How's that sound for a plan? A plan, yes. Yeah, just because I'm getting, like, really on the tired side, and I probably wouldn't be able to make the best commentary too much longer. With that said, how would we feel about, like, when would be reasonable to pick this up again? Should I, like, continue with this being a week, like a thing for the rest of the weekend? Like, stream at a particular time until, because I could probably finish the whole rest of the game if I streamed about this long for the next 2 days or so. But I don't know, could pick it up, like, next Friday or something? I don't know, it's up to you guys. Tomorrow? Yeah, okay, tomorrow works. Tomorrow works. Forever. No. Can't do it. Can't do it forever. Horseshoe. So yeah, I'll wrap this bit up and then push it a tiny bit further and then get towards wrapping it up some. Just cash. Flying disc. Surely they mean frisbee? Or is frisbee like a brand specific kind of name for that? Okay, since there's people giving multiple different answers, how about a Twitter poll? How's that sound? Okay, I put up a Twitter poll and people can vote on whether they want me to do it tomorrow night or next week. Those keys. Yep. Alright, Twitter poll it is. I'll put one up shortly after wrapping this game up. Yeah, that's very true. I like all those people that speedrun various games that like no one has any intention of ever really playing, like people who speedrun visual novels. Those are good. Paint can. Gift. Camera is on the dresser, that it is. Extension cords there. And oh, there's a kibby. That's a good kibby. That's a good yes. Chainsaw. Singing a song to himself. Getting tired. Don't know what else will keep me awake. It's not working. It's not working. Water bottle. Use a hand loop because who cares? Sure. That's cheating, but okay. Okay. Yeah, very sleepy Beth. Yeah, we'll give the study a quick once over to see if we can find anything of interest about studies. Page from an old book about pirates. Okay, so the page itself is a pirate, maybe, but how would you know that the book itself is about pirates? No way of knowing that. I'm gonna say someone else. He has been here recently. What does that mean? That looks like a phone number to me. Oh, there's the book from before. Yeah, I can't say that I would either. Fair enough. Yeah, so lots of pirates. Lots and lots of pirates. Is there more to this than that? Is it just pirates? Am I supposed to do something here? What is being expected of me? And I can't hint, apparently. Ah, this book. That was it. Captain Phineas Crown, also known as Black Crown, was an 18th century English privateer turned pirate. Crown gained affinity by overtaking scores of weakly defended French, Spanish, and English trading vessels, entering the Gulf of Mexico via the lucrative Caribbean sea routes. Unlike the other famous pirates content with absconding with treasure, Crown and his men commandeered the entire vessel, leaving no survivors. When reading about Captain Phineas Crown, it is important to be able to distinguish between fact and fiction as often. Again, this text is just slapped on here in just a flat box. It's not bent with how the page is shaped. That's bad. It's also not hard to do. It's quite easy. Compared to the Caribbean. So what is the subject we have here now? Yeah, sure. Might as well. Might as well talk to her about it. It's a minor thing. Sure.
Judging from the ruckus upstairs, it sounds like you've been keeping yourself rather busy, Detective.
I don't need your
Please
sass
tell
right
me
now,
you found
lady.
some clues to Marcus's whereabouts. After Marcus found that map, he turned the third bedroom upstairs into Treasure Command Center. He used it as a dumping ground for all the junk he collected about this supposed pirate. It was the folks that he met at that tavern down the road that stirred his interest in all this nonsense. I don't know what it's called, just some towny dive bar down by the river. I would rather you stay focused on finding Marcus. But if you must, you should protect yourself from the mosquitoes. There should be some bug spray in the closet by the stairs.
Like, what? Surely going to the tavern, like, might prove to have some clues or something. Like, lady, what do you think? Like, granted, I've been doing a lot of, like, running around collecting your kids' crayons, but what do you think I'm doing here? Okay, I think there's the stairway, closet, to the box spray, so you have passive town. Okay, I think that's probably as good a time as any to end off here. I'll maybe pick up tomorrow night if I'm up for it. Maybe pick up next Friday. Not totally sure yet. Again, Twitter poll, see what people think. And we'll probably go from there. So thanks to everybody for stopping by and poking in. Hope it was at least a little bit of fun in some regard. As much fun as, like, finding these kinds of objects in repetitive scenes can be. Because I know that only really goes so far at times. Yes, I am tired. I'm going to stop here and pick up again later. So I forget how to end stream.